The mining operation, breaking things up. Guys, you gotta stay up the hill.
I just got sand in my mouth. I can't even open my mouth.
Yeah, really, it was fun.
Yeah? You got stuck on it?
Yeah, we got lost.
You did?
At one point.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get lost.
Me too. Yeah. Well, sucks.
I got it. I want to feel like your toe. Does it feel amazing? Yeah, it felt great. I'm just gonna keep digging. Oh, you're a bird? Yeah. Mine is gold.
Where is this guy? Can we not have sat on the bus for another 20 minutes?
Yeah.
What?
Well, you're looking at me and thinking, oh, here he is.
Mike Jonas. Last year, Brittany, so and then Megan, she's around there somewhere. So, but what we got? Everyone gathered around you first. Okay, if everyone could gather in around our speaker here.
Here we go.
Yeah, we should
Gather in.
You
You probably want to be upwind as much as you can.
Blow it
so
up.
that you're not, so it carries your voice.
Yeah, okay. I'll get up this way. Can everyone see into the mine?
Ooh, over Jake.
Can you see the mining actually going on? Can you see the water monitor?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's called hydraulic mining. That's the way we mine. It's half mechanical and half hydraulic. The mechanical part is that backhoe way in the corner, digging the sand up and putting it in those trucks, and then the trucks dump it in front of a water monitor. Then it washes back, it's picked up in a siphoning action, taken across the screen house. That's that two-story building you see down there. Actually over there. And once the big rocks are screened off, the rest of what goes through the screen is pumped up to the plant. It's about 13,000 feet from here to the plant. So it's pumped basically a sand and water slurry, about 30% solids. Once it gets up to the plant, we wash it, dry it, separate it into sizes, and then ship it out to our customers. It's only sand, but really it's a basic industrial mineral that every one of you use every single day. You can't get away from it. It's in just about everything. If you look at your school bus, yeah, you think, okay, they make glass out of sand, so it's in the windows. They also make a mold, pour molten metal into it. That's how they cast the engine. It's also in the manufacture of rubber, manufacture of paint, manufacture of plastics. Every one of you have used it today. It's in toothpaste, makeup, buffing compound, shampoo. And it really is a basic industrial mineral. So what we do here, this is called the St. Peter Sandstone Deposit, if you studied a little bit of geology. St. Peter's Sandstone was discovered in St. Peters, Minnesota. So it runs from southern Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, all the way down through Illinois, into Missouri, into Kentucky. We actually have a plant just outside St. Louis on the same deposit. It's 120 feet thick from the top to the bottom, so we're mining the full face of it here. Why it's good here in the Illinois River Valley, we're down in the valley. You notice the bluff there, you go actually up on top of the hill. The sand does not go up, the sand goes flat. There's just more dirt on it up there. So we like it here because there's not much dirt on top of the sand. We call that dirt overburden. If you look all the way back that way, you can see the depth of the overburden. It runs from several feet to maybe, or several inches, maybe upwards of 12 feet. That's about the depth of it. And then the sand rock itself is flat enough you can drive on it. You see several vehicles over there on it. One of those is a drill rig. He's drilling holes about this big in diameter. They're called blast holes because Thursday we're expecting a really big group coming here from Naperville Central, and they're going to see a blast.
glasses.
It's partly my fault, I must admit. The email today did say we'll see you today, and I didn't pick up on that. But unfortunately, I didn't get that email until after we already had our blast today.
Was it cool?
See a pile of sand, it's right about in the middle of the face over there. That was blasted down this morning. Okay, right about 9:30, we blasted that one down. Now the area that's going to be blasted tomorrow is the area to the left of that. You see how it's all nice and clean all the way down to the bottom? That's because that has to be that way or the explosion won't be clean. It'll let a toe at the bottom. It has to be broken up by hand. The rocks that are freshly shot, it's very difficult. I usually try to bring one and show the students. It's very difficult for me to bring it from there to here without it becoming broken because they're very weakly bonded. They'll just break apart. After they've been around for a while, they start to dry out, then they become very hard, just like rocks. So what we want to do is mine it while it's still very pliable so that it breaks up into individual grains and we can pump them up to the plant. We use a tunnel. We pump them actually down under the Illinois River on the other side. So that happens right over there where those pipes are going vertical. Right at the bottom of that is where our tunnel is. So we used a drill. We drilled a hole 12 inches in diameter and then reamed it out to the size we want, dragged the pipes through them, then sealed the ends so they're really inaccessible. So,
Does it take a lot of planning to set up the blast?
does it take a lot of planning to set up a blast? It's very highly regulated. There are a lot of rules in place, so we don't have the expertise in-house, so we hire a contractor to do it. What they have to do before the blast, everyone has to be cleared out of the quarry. No one's allowed to be down there at all. And then when the blaster is ready, I hear on the radio communication, and he'll say, "Mike, are you ready?" And Mike will make sure everyone's out, and he'll say, "Yes, we're ready." And he'll say, "Go ahead and give the signal." So there has to be a signal that's 1 minute long, 60 seconds before the countdown. And after the signal is given, then the blaster will say 1 minute till blast, and then he'll say 30 seconds till blast, then 10 seconds till blast, and then fire in the hole, and it blows up. And then he has to wait. He says, "Okay, Mike, the shot's off. Let me get a look at it. I'll give you an all clear." So he'll have to go down and look and make sure things are safe there. Once it's clear, you guys can go back to work. So that's the routine for it. Also, we're regulated on vibration. Seismic vibration is measured in terms of inches per second, and the federal limit for blasting is 2 inches per second. The state of Illinois only allows 1 inch per second, and we try to stay at half of the state limit. And that's the vibration as measured at the nearest habitable structure. And so from where this blast is, it's questionable. It probably is like that house over there. It could be over there, and there's a guy who lives right up on top of the hill. It could be up there. So we measure, look on a map, measure who's the nearest, and then we call that individual and they say, "You're the nearest habitable structure. We need to set up a seismograph in your driveway. Is that all right?" And if they say no, then we go to the next place where we can. But generally they say yes. And then so we go and set it up, make sure we can measure the seismic shock. And then that's every so often a guy from the State Department of Mines and Minerals will come around and say, "I want to see your blasting results," and he'll look at those. And if the blaster's over, there's a hefty fine. If a blaster goes over 3 times, he loses his license. Not for 30 days, not for a year, no more. You don't blast anymore.